Hey y'all, welcome back to PureLunacy. This is Priscilla Bento, your wonderful host. As many of you know, and many of you may not know, I am a political science professor and I also teach government. One of the questions that I am being contacted about regularly right now is our economy. I know it is a very real concern, and many questions surround the fact that maybe the world is coming to an end. Quick answer to that: no, the world is not coming to an end. Now, will our economy be affected? Absolutely, but we've survived this. We've survived this once, we've survived this twice, and we can survive it again. So many of you are saying, what do you mean we survived this twice? Well, we survived the Great Depression back in the day, and then in the early 2000s, we survived the recession, and it looks like we're about to face another recession, hopefully not depression, in the United States and around the world. So this is my quick little spur of the moment conversation with y'all. Hopefully we can survive this together. One of the questions I have from a few folks who live in other countries is the consideration of moving to the US. And of course, a lot of people were considering this before Corona hit the international world due to the great economy, the great situation, the jobs. However, that is not the case right now. I had a family member in Brazil say, you know, I was considering coming in January of next year, and I said, put the brakes on it for just a little bit, okay? I'm not saying that we won't come back from this, but for the next few months, up to a year or two, in the best projections of our economy, this will definitely be affecting our jobs. I mean, in the past week, we saw unemployment rates go up to 3.3 million people laid off or filing for unemployment. So I would definitely say, for those who are in another country, who are considering moving to the US for economic opportunities, hold on, just hold on. For those in the US, what would I say? For millennials, side note, millennials are not in college, y'all. Millennials are people who are grown adults. The oldest ones in millennial group are going to be in about 40. The youngest are going to be mid-20s. We haven't been in college for years. We're not on spring break. So I'm going to get off my soapbox right there and just leave it at that. For millennials, we've survived this, right? We have survived the recession. We know what it's like to go out on the job market and have absolutely zero opportunities at entry-level positions. We know what it's like to have to start from scratch, to have to do internships unpaid, fellowships unpaid, and have to climb up that professional ladder. So for us, what I would say is get ready for round two. We've survived it once, we'll survive it again. For older generations, what I'll say is this: if you can put off retirement, hold off just a bit, okay? Stock markets have decreased. If you had your nest egg, the valuation of that has probably gone down. Hold off just a little bit, but definitely do look at your options and how you can move forward into that retirement. Now, the kids who are new on the block, who are gonna get a shock to the system, are definitely gonna be our Gen Zers. Gen Zers are the one you wanna go for, folks. Not millennials, they're the ones that were on spring break. I'm kidding guys. For Gen Zers, here's the reality of what you're about to face. There's gonna be a lot of people unemployed, and a lot of them have a lot more experience than you do. You've prepared yourself to graduate from school, go get that job, and climb up that ladder and succeed. And unfortunately, coronavirus has put an end to those immediate aspirations, right? What I will say is, one, welcome to the club. We millennials definitely understand where you're coming from. But two, don't put your head down and don't let it get you down. Definitely keep your head up and be ready to fight and struggle for your opportunities. It's not going to be easy. You're probably going to have school debt. You're probably not going to get paid a lot with your first position if you don't have the right connections or if you hadn't established that while you were in school. So just be ready. It sounds like doomsday. It sounds horrible, but it's not horrible. It's the reality. And at the end of the day, we as Americans, we as young people, we know how to strive and how to survive. And that's what we're gonna have to do. For older generations, millennials, Gen X, boomers, the greatest generation alive, don't look down on the Gen Zers coming into adulthood. Help them, give them opportunities. The reason I am able to be in the position I am as a professor and working in local government is not just because of my hard work, but because of people who opened the door for me to succeed and to have just the chance, just the foot in the door to become the professional that I am. So our Gen Zers are definitely gonna need that opportunity. I know it's gonna be a dog-eat-dog world, and it's gonna be a struggle, and we have families and we have people who have needs, but at the end of the day, we need to uplift each other and we need to help each other as our economy struggles. It's not an easy, pretty picture to view. It's gonna definitely affect every facet of our society, whether you're lower class, middle class, upper class, it's gonna affect you. So at the end of the day, it's pure lunacy, right? To have hope in the midst of disaster, but that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. So that's my few 2 cents for y'all. I know that there's a lot of topics, questions, concerns that have been popping up in my feeds, in my DMs, PMs, all that goodness. I hope I can get to y'all's topics. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Anna. She was amazing. Didn't y'all love that laughter? It just comes from her soul. That shows how beautiful she is. I'm definitely going to be having more people who are experienced in environmental justice, equity, people who live in other countries, people with different perspectives. I'm gonna have more folks joining me digitally, of course, because we are social distancing, right folks? Social distancing? Just, yeah, please, social distancing. But we're not emotionally distancing, we're still being connected, and I definitely hope to come back to y'all soon. Thank you for listening, thank you for joining me, thank you for being a lunatic, and for still having hope in the midst of the Rona. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.